Hi friends! Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to be starting a new series on my channel. It's going to be more of like a chatty, friendly video concept. It's not a new concept at all. But I'm thinking on Fridays, we're going to have like Friendly Friday, where I review a different book each week. And I'm hopefully going to tell you the good, the bad, the ugly, and everything else about the books that I read, or the book of the week, the spotlight book, if you will. Of the week, and we'll just talk about whether I like the book or not, would I recommend it or not, and everything like that. Let's address what's going on behind me. My shelves are very empty. I have books over here that I finished this month, and books up here that are still on my TBR that maybe I will get to before I move, but I am moving. So this is the first room in my house that got packed up, and it looks so empty and so sad. I mean, behind you, there's books. There's boxes of books. Like 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. So there's only 11 boxes. I thought I had more books than that. But yeah, there's 11 boxes of books, and then I have a TBR cart that I still haven't packed. I have those books, and somehow I missed these ones. It is currently Monday the 22nd, which means that I only have 3 school days left with my current students, and that is just wild to me. That is so wild. In a lot of ways, I feel like I just started teaching them yesterday, but so much has happened and we've all grown so much. Like, I've grown as a teacher and they've grown so much as students, and I could not be more proud of them. And I'm about to start crying. I don't want to cry on the last day, but I think I'm going to because I'm going to, and I just, oh my gosh. So in honor of my students, and officially, like, by the time you see this, officially being done with my first full year of teaching, that's wild. That's so wild. I picked a middle grade, and like, usually I don't read a lot of middle grade, and I probably won't review a ton of middle grade on my channel, but I thought for this new series that's like Friendly Friday, Fun Friday, I don't know yet, but you know, it's just like reviewing one spotlight book. I had to give the spotlight book to The Strangers by Margaret Peterson Haddix. This is actually the first in the Greystone Secrets series. I think there's 3 books. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. But I only read this book to figure out if my 8-year-old students were the right age for this book, I think. Yeah. So I have a paperback version, which I took to school and put it on my school library, or put it in my school library for my students. But if I would have had the hardback version, it says ages 8 to 12. So therefore, would be fine for my students. But you know what? I'm not even mad that I read it. So you follow this family. There's Chess, Emma, and Finn. Finn is the youngest. And Chess is the oldest. I think Finn is in 2nd grade, Emma's in 4th, and Chess is in 6th grade. But you follow them as they come home from school one day, and they go to their mom, who usually makes them a snack after lunch, and she's kind of like gone. Like, woo, anybody home there? No. But the news is on. And the news is talking about these 3 siblings who have the same names. So there's Chess, there's Finn, and there's Emma. And the same birthdays. And they look very similar as the Greystone kids. And, Finn's kind of like, Mom, are you okay? And, she's not. Because she knows something that the children don't know. And she goes away. Like, right after that. She's like, you're gonna stay at this neighbor's house. And it's also, like, a friend of theirs from school. And they're like, okay, that's weird, but okay. And then they start getting these, like, cryptic messages from Mom about how she's really sorry, but she can't come back. And she never thought this would actually happen. So, come to find out, there is, like, a different reality, like a mirror reality, but not really a mirror. Think like Coraline by Neil Gaiman, if you've ever seen it, where everything is kind of backwards in the other world. It's kind of like a portal fantasy. I guess it is a portal fantasy, which usually is not my jam. But these kids find the secret passage to this secret mirror world, is what I'm going to call it. Because, like, they go in, and there they are. On the other side, it's like a reflection. And in this mirror world, that is where these kids were taken from. And now they, Emma, Chess, and Finn, have to save other Emma, Chess, and Finn. But they also have to save Mom, or Mom's going to be stuck in mirror world forever. And I do have to say that it ends on a cliffhanger, which is perfect because it is a series. I am not the intended audience, and that was certainly the case with this. But I loved the magic. There's something kind of unexplained, kind of a little bit magical and unexplained and like mirror world-ish, but you never entirely figure out like what's going on or why. You get parts of the answers that you're looking for, but not all of them. And I loved the characters. Like, the children in this book are so cute. I just thought that this entire book was adorable. So you have Finn, who just really wants to be part of Emma's and Chess's, like, team, because they make a great team, and they're trying to hide everything from their baby brother because he's their baby brother and it's their job to protect him, or at least they feel like it's their job to protect him. But really what he wants them to know is that, you know, he's already in 2nd grade. He's getting older and he's ready for a mission. He's ready for an adventure. And so that dynamic was so fun to watch and to read and to listen about, to watch and read about. I think because, like, I'm the only girl in my family, that it did make me, like, nostalgic for when I was younger. I mean, I have a younger and an older brother, but they would have been the type that would have just been like, oh no, you're the girl, you know, like, our job is to protect you. Like, you can't get into any trouble, so please just let me take care of it. Type of situation. That's just how my brothers were, and that's just how my relationship with them was. And it kind of still is. But it's just, it brought me back to my childhood and made me reminisce about just like a brother-sister bond. And it made me really, really happy because of the relationships and the characters in here. It felt very real to me. And that's something that I like to read, books that feels very real to me. It's kind of like with my TV shows, like my husband and I will be watching like a dramatic soap opera, or not soap opera, but like a sitcom or something, and we'll say the thing that's unrealistic is, I don't know, like, okay, we'll watch cartoons together, mostly because I want to, and, okay, talking penguins, that's fine. Dancing penguins, that's fine. But the fact that Mama Penguin didn't notice that Baby Penguin walked away and got really far, that's the part that doesn't make sense. Or the fact that the penguins aren't at school. Like, yeah, penguins don't go to school, but the fact that they talk and fly in this movie totally makes sense to me. So, like, I like that realness in my books. And I like the unexplained magic. So, it's kind of like a magical mystery. I wouldn't call it horror, but it really is. It really is this, like, mystery thriller. It's a fun adventure that just keeps going till the very last page, and then it ends on a cliffhanger, and you're like, I need to pick up the next book. I don't even know what the next book is called, but I definitely am interested in reading more of this series, even though it's a middle grade series. What? Who is she? And I'm just extremely happy that I read this book so that I can put it in my school library for next year. And I really like that all three characters, like the three main sibling group, all had their own personality. It wasn't like they were carbon copies of each other. And this book just felt real, even though there's like mirror world and magic and thriller aspects. Would I consider this like a thriller? No. I would say it's like a middle grade mystery, but it's fun and there's things that you have to decode, and it just felt really fun. So I ended up giving this 4 stars because I know I'm not the intended audience, but if you are between the ages of 8 and 12 and you like a fun mystery that has some kind of like magical element that I'm not going to tell you about, then please pick this up. The characters are the best part of this book. The atmosphere was pretty spot on. And the writing, I think this is the first Margaret Peterson Haddix book that I've ever read, but I really enjoyed her writing. You know, some middle grade writers are very like flowery and everything like that with their writing, but not this book. This book was just really cute and really, really fun. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you're new around here and you like these more chatty style videos. I want to do one a week forever. Let me know in the comments below if you've read The Strangers or if you have any recommendations kind of like The Strangers, but maybe adult books instead, because I definitely prefer to read adult books. However, that was really cute and really fun, so I did enjoy it more than I thought I would. And I will see you guys on Monday. Hold me to it. Bye.